To access the Sales Search Wizard in Eve, one can either go to the Sales module and then click the Sales Search Wizard link from the power bar at the bottom of the screen, or go to the File menu, select Wizards, and then click on Sales Search Wizard, and that will open up the following Search Wizard boxes for you. If we take each of these tabs in order, on the Payments Items tab, you can select whether you are simply looking for payments associated with sales. You can select if you're looking for the actual details of items sold, or you can select whether you are looking for account payments. Those are payments of where people have paid off against an existing account. Having selected which one you wish of these, you can then, with regard to the level of detail to show in the results, say, do you wish to see customer information? And if so, would you care to look for the total purchased? Do you wish to see invoices? Or do you wish to see the line items within those invoices? You can also, by selecting this tax box, choose to look just for tax information. You'll notice here a couple of greyed out areas here of payments and account payments, and they will come live when, back at the top, instead of looking for items sold, I can look for payments, and you'll notice that that has also changed some areas up here. We'll look at those towards the end of this video. Going back to that items sold radio button that we've selected, and invoice line items, I can then move to dates. And if you do want to place some date parameters on this search, first select yes, and then you'll see that by a combination of the years available here, whether start of day, start of week, start of month, etc., or to specify a particular range, you can look across any set of dates, any time period that you wish. If I move to the Invoices tab, I can select particular or a combination or all of the invoice types within Eve. I can select one or all of the cost centers you may have. In multi-store operations, I can select one or all of the stores. You can, should you be looking to decide where to place your particular point of sale PCs, also look for sales made by a particular PC or via a particular employee. And each of these can also be done in combination. So were I to select particular stores, cost centers, PCs, employees, as you see, I can do all of these in combination or individually. I could also, of course, search for a particular invoice number, or if there was more than one, as long as they are separated simply by a comma, I could search for a series of invoice numbers. You'll notice down here on the Source tab, this links to your inquiry sources. So a key aspect you may wish to use the Search Wizard for here is to see those sales that have come to you from particular inquiry sources. If we move now to the Invoice Line Items tab, then should you wish to limit this search in some way beyond what you've already done on dates, on PCs, on employees, on cost centers, etc., select yes, and then you'll see that you can limit again by any combination of profit center, of stock type, of supplier, particular stock number of a product, by discount band, by location in store where those products are held, by serial numbers, or of course if you were to hit this Add Stock Items button, finger pick particular stock items or combination of stock items that you are looking to search for information about at the point in time. Moving on to the Shipping tab, this is primarily for those people using Eve Online. You may wish to look for those items that have been shipped, not shipped, if they have been shipped within particular dates. Moving to the Customers tab, again, first I would select Yes, and then, should I be looking for the sales from customers on particular mailing lists, I can select those particular mailing lists. Likewise, by particular customer types. These are all available for me. Combinations, as you can see thereof. If I leave them blank, that would mean all customer types and all mailing lists. Again, should you assign account managers, that's particular employees, to be in charge, if you like, of particular groups of customers when they're in resort or with you in the store over a period of time, you can again select those. I do have options to look for those customers who purchase date might be, or last purchase date might be, within a particular time period. And of course, I can again search for particular customers by hitting the Add Customers button and selecting a group or combination or a few customers at a time, or I could add customers from particular courses or particular trips by clicking these Add Trip Customers, Add Course Customers buttons. So the combinations, as you can see, are huge, and that allows you to really mine into your data to get particularly the sales data you wish to have for any group of customers, for any employee, by any PC, by any cost center, by any invoice type, by any supplier, by any discount band, etc. Once you're happy with your selection and you have asked the right question of Eve, then click Search, and based upon the criteria that you chose, the results will populate in this results grid. Now, once these results are shown in the grid, you'll see down here that the initial indication are that we have information on the subtotal, the tax amounts, the cost of goods sold, net profit, etc. All of this information, should you wish, can be exported to Excel for further investigation. For example, if I hit this Select All button, I will then have the options from the crossed hammer and wrench and at the bottom left of the search screen here to then export this information, and I can choose which parts of the data I would wish to export for that further investigation, or of course to save that file and send it perhaps to your accountant or another expert you have looking at your financial data. And as you'll see here, I can choose by simply clicking on the boxes within this data column which parts of that data I do want to export. These searches are also able to be saved so that the particular criteria that you have selected are not needed to be selected again, and you can run these reports on a regular basis. And one would do that by again going to the Options button and saying Save Search Criteria. Give this report a particular name, and then anytime you wish to have an updated report of that same basis, in this example, as I said, quarterly reports, we might have chosen dates of the last 3 months, you can return to the Sales Search Wizard and on the Introduction tab select from your saved searches, so that you would no longer need to enter in those search criteria, and it will automatically run that report for you. These searches are things to use on a dynamic basis to really mine into your sales data so that you can start making correct and accurate decisions on what products are selling, so which products to reorder, what margins you're making on the various products, what markups you may wish to institute on those products, so that you can get the best customer service and the best profitability.